going on? We back at it again. Your boy Drams on deck. And today I'm bringing some heat. Bringing this Martell Blue Swift. Now this bottle here, as you can see, it's on its last leg. It's about to be a sayonara for this one. I definitely want to review it before it was gone. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this up and give you a quick little review on this bottle right here. I actually got this, I want to say I paid $45 for this. I got this at the local Bethmo. And this is pretty much equivalent to the traditional VSOP by Martell. But this particular one is finished in bourbon as well, bourbon oak. So you're going to have, the normal VSOP, which ages over 2 years or more. Then you're going to have a little bit of the bourbon. So bourbon typically adds a little bit of vanilla. It's known for vanilla. So on this one, I want to let you know how the flavors go for me versus the regular VSOP. And if you saw in my earlier review, I also reviewed the Martell Cordon Bleu, which is a lot higher price point. Check that review out if you haven't already. And so I want to see what the difference was between the Martell and Cordon Bleu and the regular, which is the Blue Swift. So on the nose, smells like cognac, to be honest. And also the color's pretty nice here. It's a dark brown color, very dark amber syrupy color. I definitely like the color on it. On the nose, I'm picking up smells like just a little bit of peach. Smells like a strong wine, a regular cognac. I'm not picking up much else other than that. Just a bit like just traditional oak, a little bit of like I would say a little pear on it, and it's has a pretty mild smell. It's good though. It smells good. I usually let this sit for a couple minutes before I go into it, but I'm a little bit more familiar with this, so I'll probably expedite this a little bit more. But I definitely recently wanted to try this one to see just pretty much how it compares to some of the other Martell products. So, and the price point is pretty average, $45. That's what I paid for it, but you can get it maybe slightly more, slightly less. Depends on what store or what state you're in. Some states may carry it for a little bit cheaper, so it just depends on where you get it from. But it's very accessible. It's not hard to find. And Martell is a pretty known brand as far as cognac. So, and traditionally, I don't like to mix my cognacs. I like to just drink it straight. But this one is one that you could even mix if you wanted to. I usually don't do it, but my opinion is just something that you could mix a little bit if you wanted to. On the palate, I like to let the first sip go down, acclimate my palate, and then give my actual opinion. But first, very palatable. There's no burn, no bite to it. Very soft sweetness. I'm gonna go take the second one and then go into the flavor profile a little bit more in depth. I like this one. This one has some sweetness to it. A taste, still going. Tastes like a soft, sweet syrup on the back end. Has some plums, a little cherry, oak. It's very pleasant. I enjoy the flavor profile on it. I'm gonna pick up maybe just a little bit of vanilla, very little, but it's very pleasant, soft, and sweet. If I had to just the sweetness from 0 to 10, 10 being the sweetest, I'd probably give this about maybe 5 or 6 on the sweetness. I definitely enjoy that, and it's not is dry. Like I've had some XOs and some even I have yet to review, but I do have a cognac here that's 50 years old. And so I tend to notice, at least in my personal opinion, in my personal experience, that some of the cognacs I've had that's XO or beyond, not all of them, but some of them are a little bit more drier on the finish, and that's not a bad thing at all. Some people like the dry finish. Me personally, I slightly prefer more of a sweeter finish as opposed to dry. I like it to linger a little bit more. That's just my personal preference. It's not bad or all if it's dry, but for me, this is not dry. It's more of a sweet and it lingers. I like that. Price point is great, $45, give or take, and it's very accessible. So for me, this is a great product, very accessible. If I had to rate this, 1 to 10, 10 being the best, I give this a good 8. I like it. It definitely has a nice sweet notes to it. Like I said, you're gonna pick up some vanilla, a little bit cinnamon, nutmeg, peach. It's very pleasant. I like it. Lingers a little bit. And like I said, the price point is what helps it out. It's not like it's not overpriced. I mean, if this was sitting at a $90 a bottle or $100 a bottle, then maybe that score may be augmented and brought down a little more. But the fact that it's $45 and it has a nice sweetness to it, I mean, this is more sweeter than if you're drinking normal Hennessy VS or anything like that. I actually prefer this a little bit more than I would say the traditional VSOP of Martell. So compared to like the Cordon Bleu, it's not as quite good as a Cordon Bleu. But that being said, the Cordon Bleu is $100 more almost than this. So do I think taste-wise the Cordon Bleu is worth $100 more than this? No, I don't. Is it better? Yes, but not $100 better. So, like I said, if I had to break this, and like I said, I give it probably a good 8. Sweetness is pretty nice. It's well balanced. I enjoy it. You can mix it as well, or drink it straight. I like it straight. But like I said, the Martell Blue Swift was bought at 40%. Good product. So check it out. Like I said, it's not hard to find, and I think you'll enjoy it if you enjoy the other products on that plateau. So that's just my personal opinion, but you give it a shot and tell me what you think. Come back with some more heat for you. Drams on deck.